Hi everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Andy in case you're new here, and today I brought you these gorgeous crochet earrings. The difference between the two of them, that this one is made with a thicker yarn and this one is a lighter yarn. You can try both of them. However, for the beginners, I would suggest the left one more for trying, but you can still try the right one. In this video, I'm going to go through on this crochet earrings and I'm going to give you instructions on the screen how to make the right one. It's mostly about the amount of chains that you have to make in the beginning. So if you're ready, don't forget to like this video and hype it and subscribe to my channel for future tutorials as well. And if you're ready, let's get started. We will need to have the following materials for making these earrings. I'm going to use a size 2 cotton yarn. This is a scrap yarn, but I found the packaging. So if you have a look, the name is Trasfere Fiocco and size 2 here. Recommended crochet hook size is 2.5 to 3.5 millimeters. However, we are going to use a 1.5 millimeter crochet hook. Realize it passes through much easier and it's easier to work with that. Furthermore, we will also need to have a scissor. We will need to have some beads. These are pearl beads, and these pearl beads are 3 millimeters each one of them. We need 2 from these ones. We need to have another crochet hook which is able to pass through in the hole in them. So that doesn't matter the size. Any size that it's able to pass through would work perfectly. Then we will need to have some jump rings, some earring hangers, and 2 drop shapes, and the length of it is 20 millimeters and the width is 12 millimeters. We're going to start by folding the end part of the yarn into, grab the drop shape, insert it inside, insert the crochet hook. In here I like to twist it around slightly so the yarn would fit in and it wouldn't flip out once we are doing the crocheting over. So we're gonna grab the yarn and pull over. Now in this drop shape we are going to make 23 single crochets. So we are going to crochet over this yarn as well and then pull over. This was 1 under the yarn, 2, 3, 4, 5, and of course you're gonna be kind of pulling it to this part, so as if we are starting from the top and we are gonna go all over. So we're gonna continue like this, 6, until we reach to 23, and the last one, 23, is gonna be here in the top. 23, gonna pull it in a way that it's nicely organized, and then we're gonna look for the first single crochets that we did inside. That's why the smaller crochet hook is better, because it goes inside easier. So we're looking for this one. Grab the yarn, pull over and make a slip stitch here on the top. Perfect. So I want to make sure that this slip stitch, the one that we created here, is in the top. And now we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are going to insert it in the same this slip stitch and we are going to make a slip stitch here. Then we are going to chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more time we are going to make a slip stitch here. Then one more time, chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a slip stitch at the same space. Very good. Now it looks like a little pineapple. So now what we will need to do is we're going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then have a look, not the first stitch but the second stitch. We're going to make a slip stitch. So you get both of the 2 stitches and then you make a slip stitch. Then again chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 1 chain, and the second one we're going to make a slip stitch just like this. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 1 chain, and the second one we will make a slip stitch, and then again chain 3, skip 1 chain, and then you do a slip stitch, and we have to carry on until we arrive to the end of the circle. And then the last one, 1, 2 and 3, and we look for the last chain here. We're going to make a slip stitch and then chain 1, leave a bit of tail, and then you can cut the yarn. Then we are going to pull the yarn out, pull it so it's tightening it, and then we can add a yarn in the middle, and we are going to make a couple of stitches in the back side. Try to not interfere with the pattern. We just want to hide this excess tail. So just a couple of stitches here and there, carefully. And then once you feel like you've hidden it enough, then you can cut the excess tail. Just like this. So the bottom part is ready. We are going to now do the top part. We are going to start by making a magic ring. So grab the yarn, wrap around your fingers, pull it to the front, this yarn, insert 2 of your fingers, rotate it down and grab the yarn. Now it's like a big loop, so we have to tighten it to make it smaller, just like this, inserting the crochet hook. And now we will need to make a flower. So first, initially we will be chaining 2, 1 and 2, and then yarn over. We will need to do 2 times double crochets into this magic ring. So yarn over, insert it inside, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull over in 2, yarn over, pull over in the other 2. One more time, because 2 in total. Make sure that both of the 2 yarns on your left hand side, okay? So yarn over, insert, pull over in 2, and then yarn over and pull over in the other 2. Now we need to chain 2, 1 and 2, and then we are going to make a slip stitch inside the magic ring. So just like this. And our first petal is ready. So now we need to do the second one. So chain 2, and then yarn over, insert it in the magic ring, grab over, yarn over, pull it in 2, yarn over, pull it in 2, repeat it one more time, and then chain 2, and we need to do a slip stitch into the magic ring. So this is our second petal. Then again we are repeating. We have to repeat until we have 5 petals in total. So chain 2, 2 times double crochets, so 1 and 2, then chain 2, and then slip stitch, and this is our third petal, and we have to do until we have 5 petals in total. And now we have all the 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just going to grab this kind of starter yarn that we did, pull it together, but don't close it completely because we need to have a bit of space. So just try to create this flower. I'm gonna make a little bit more, just kind of trying to leave a space that this little pearl bead could fit inside. And then I'm going to chain 1 now, leave a bit of excess there, pull it out and secure. Now I'm going to tie the 2 parts of this yarn together. 1, I'm gonna do 2 times. Okay, and then now we need to have the yarn needle. We just inserted it in one of them, doesn't matter really in which one of them, and we are trying to guide this yarn needle towards the center of the flower, exactly where we want to add the pearl beads, so just like this. And of course this yarn needle wouldn't fit through, so this is the time I'm going to grab the smaller crochet hook. I'm going to grab one of the beads and just have a look. We are going to grab the yarn and pull over inside. It might be a little bit harder because it needs to pass through and the yarn is quite, compared to the size of the inside part, is quite big. Now we're going to add back the yarn needle and we are going to look for exactly the opposite side of this flower and try to insert it here in the middle part. It might be a little bit more harder, so just yeah, so it fit in perfectly. And then now I just want to guide it to the other side, this yarn, and want to make a couple of stitches so it would be nice and secured, and just try to not interfere with the pattern, so make a couple of kind of hidden stitches between. I just got it back at the same point where we originally started, and now we need to put the 2 parts together. So we need to have a jump ring, and then this jump ring we are going to insert on the top of this kind of, I would say, pineapple shape. So I'm actually going to get the help of the crochet hook, so I'm gonna try to kind of understand where is that point and going to insert it at the same place. Okay, so here we are, and then we are going to close this one. Okay, and then once we are done, now just our job is that we have to guide this yarn through, and it wouldn't fit through on the yarn needle. So because of this, I'm going to use the crochet hook, going to grab one of the yarn and going to pull it over, just like we did with the beads. So it's going to be much easier. Just like this. And then I'm going to tie these 2 yarns together. Don't tie it extremely strong because you want still this jump ring to hold the earrings together. Good. Now we're just going to add the yarn needle back to these longer yarns, and we just need to get rid of these excess yarns. So I'm going to guide it towards the back side and going to make a couple of stitches in the back just like we did previously, and then once we are done with that, we just cut the excess yarn. So just repeat the same step with both of the two excess yarns. And our last step is we just need to have the earring hanger on the top. So just look for the top part of this earring, and we are just going to insert these earring hangers and close it. And have a look, one of the earring is just completed. I hope that you like the outcome. I think it turned out very, very cute. So don't forget, you have to make another one from this one. So our gorgeous crochet earrings just got ready, and I hope that you are happy with the result. And please let me know in the comment section below how it went, or if you have encountered any difficulties, or if you have any suggestions for me how to improve my videos. Like, I'm very open for any feedback, really. And of course, don't forget to like this video, hype it, and subscribe to my channel for future tutorials as well. And I hope I'll see you very soon in my next tutorial as well. Take care and see you very soon.